Liam, it ended with a 5-3 victory today, sent home fans home happy, and plenty of goals at both ends. You must be delighted to have beaten the league leaders.
Yeah, delighted with the win, delighted with the work rate, and delighted with the performance. So I know people say we'll concede 3 goals. The game was always going to be wide open. Chorley played 3 at the back, trying to overload you in the middle, and we were quite brave in the fact that we left the 3 in behind them, and a little bit like Kidderminster, gambled on the fact that when we did get possession, if we could break early, we'd have 4 against 3 against their back line. And as it pans out, great game for the league anyway to watch.
In terms of the early start, we got the goals early. I think if you look at the last 2 matches, we just haven't converted chances in the early part of the game, but today we did, and that seemed to set the tone for what ended up being a very good win once we got ourselves in front.
Well, I've just said before, I said the big thing for me today is that was one of the worst nights ever for me as a manager, the Chorley game. It was embarrassing, and our fans deserved a performance, and they got that. We needed to turn and stand up like men, and we got that. I said there wasn't very many people who played at Chorley played in the team, but it's the same shirt and it's the same people who come and watch the game, and it was certainly me and Macker on the sidelines, and obviously there was only probably like some Morgs and Samo. I think that was probably it who played in the game, but we give ourselves a little bit of pride back, and then Chorley will no doubt see the improvement that we've made. But fair play to them, they're top of the league for a reason. I'm sure they're going to go on and win the league, and leagues are always tight up until the last couple of weeks of the season, which we well know. It might go to the last day, but as I said, they do pose and they ask a lot of questions of you.
Physical side, and we really stood up to the physical battle there. They've got some big imposing players, the likes of Teague at the back and Mepp and Walters, really big physical players, but we've stood up to the physical test as well in there.
Well, as I said, our last game here, Telford really got us on a good day, which I said, we didn't have a back 4 out, no disrespect to the lads, but it wasn't a back 4, and they managed to pick us off today. Liam Edwards is back, Ryan Astles is back, Matty Platt's come in and again was very, very solid for us, and obviously Regan's playing in his own position, so Chorley probably got us on a day where we are strong, so but we've just got to move on now. We've got a game on Tuesday which we desperately want to win, and then we've got 2 really tough away trips at Darlington and Stockport, so we can't just rest on our laurels today. Today's game's great, enjoy it, move on, then points are bagged, and then see where we end up now.
Matty Platt came in at right back, a big right sort of centre half. What did you see in him, and what can he bring to the squad?
He's a winner. He's good in both boxes. He can play. I think it'll help his development playing in as a centre half. He gives us the options to play in right back, he can play centre back, he can play 3 at the back. But again, you come against Chorley when the 3 centre halves are massive. Josh O'Keefe is a big lad, even the lads Marcus and Josh Wilson up front, they're all physical, so we needed the additional height, and I'd like to thank Blackburn, especially, to be fair, I'd like to thank Matty's agent, Simon Marsh, because he's the one who's really pushed it, so I appreciate it.
And in terms of Andy Parry and Brad Barris, they weren't involved today. Where are they at?
Andy Parry's got a cracked rib, which again we tried to keep it quiet, but you could see what he was like against Telford. He did try and play half a game in midweek against Accrington and he was clearly struggling. Brad Baressa has been injured in training, he's going to be out for a few weeks now with ankle ligaments. Obviously Dean is still a good period of time off. The good thing is Danny's done a great job to get Ryan Astles back as quick as he can. If you think how good Ryan was today, that's his first game since New Year's Day, so huge presence for us in the team. And if we get everyone out and get everyone fit, and obviously everyone gets knocks, but if we get them all back for the running, hopefully we can pull a few more good results out.
Thanks very much, Liam.